Yeah, boy. Hi Snakies, it's me, Fifi, and I'm back. I'm back again today with another TAEYONG reaction for you guys, and this is of course part 2 of my SHALALA, SHALALA album First Listen. If you've missed part 1 and you're watching this on the day it dropped, it's literally the last video I posted, or if you're watching this in the future, you'll be able to go and find it in my NCT playlist on my channel. The first part of the album First Listen is along with the SHALALA title track. Anyways, so this is going to consist of the 3 remaining B-sides, which are called Ruby, 404 File Not Found, and Back to the Past. I was about to say Back to the Future automatically, but it's Back to the Past. I'm super excited. Let's just go. Disclaimer, I will not be reading lyrics whilst listening to these songs. This is my first time hearing the songs, so I want to concentrate on the music production and their vocals, which is my priority. The lyrics distract me from that, so I'll read them later in my own time. There are plenty of reactors out there who will do lyric readings. I'm just trying to vibe. If you want to vibe with me, then cool. Okay guys, let's go. So we're continuing with the B-side, Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby! Ah! Dum 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 dum. Dum bum 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 bum. Dum bum dum bum bum. Dum bum bum dum dum dum. Love a bit of pizzicato strings. Yeah. Yeah. The ad-libs. Are these strings or is that paddle? Okay. Forever. The way he pronounces stuff is so... It's almost like a lullaby. A badass lullaby. Yeah, it's the melodies in the chorus that remind me of a lullaby, I think. If I stay by your side until I die, 너랑 쭉 놀고 싶고 너의 한평생 나만 보고 사니까. 태영! Wow. Yo, his vocals were solid on that one. Oh, TAEYONG. I feel like he was serenading me a little bit there with that one. That's not really a song I feel I'd put on and listen to a lot. It's just not a song that I put on and listen to. But it was good. I really like the pizzicato strings and the strings all throughout. And then I like how we had those pads come in at some point as well. And it just added this almost epic feel to it without being like too in your face. I did say that some of the parts reminded me of a lullaby. I think it was the melodies in the chorus. It was a really, really pretty song. It sounded really warm. I don't really know how else to explain that. It just sounded warm. And I can imagine everything he was saying was very, very warm. But yeah, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so next up is 404 File Not Found. I love this title, so I'm curious. Let's go.
I can't be running, I can't be new. 혹은 내가 없더라도 너를 지켜줄 것들. Sometimes I own it, sometimes
that
I'm blue.
sounds so good. Sometimes I'm blue.
가야겠지 늘 그랬듯이. Yeah, yeah. 길을 잃어나야 어딜 가니 그 뒤로 가는 거니. 너는 도망치지 말고 함께 세상을 둘러보지 않겠니? 너의 내면 깊은 곳부터 이 세상의 가장 밝은 곳까지 내가 함께 해줄 테니 너를 데려다 줄 테니 길을 찾지 마 가고픈 길이 없을 텐도 분홍색 하나를 삼키며 평화를 사지 마 맘처럼 난 사실 혼자가 너무나 싫어 이런 내가 난 너무나
Boys, we get vocal lessons. Whoa, that smash.
I can't be running, I can't be new. 혹은 내가 없더라도 너를 지켜줄 것들. Sometimes I own it, sometimes I'm blue.
Wait, he's in blue. Whoa! The way his delivery changed. That distortion on his voice. Speak your truth. Oh, that sounds so good. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I love that echoey beat. Boom, boom, boom. The vocals in the back as well. This is insane. This is insane. It's giving me hidden track vibes. Yeah. That was absolutely stunning. stunning. What a beautiful song. The instrumental itself, I love how sort of floaty and slow and dreamy it was. And I feel like TAEYONG was speaking some truths. I don't know what he was saying, but I felt what he was saying, which is always the most important thing to me. I need to feel what you're saying. Someone can write the most beautiful words and poetic words, but if they're not delivering, if they're not delivering it in the correct way and I'm not feeling it, what's the point? That's why when I listen to Korean music and an artist is good, it doesn't matter that I don't know what they're saying if I can feel it. And I felt it. But that instrumental was stunning. And my favourite part of the song, other than TAEYONG just being an absolute babe, was the electric guitar solo. I love me an electric guitar solo. Actually, there's two favourite parts of the song. I love me an electric guitar solo. And I feel like when it comes to K-pop, the K-pop industry, the songs are always so rushed. That tends to be more so with groups, I feel, because everybody has to have a part, a moment, right? And we don't get just a moment to breathe where we get to hear the instruments. And that sometimes follows through into solo projects as well. I feel like sometimes the songs are rushed and we just don't get a moment. But we had a really, really nice moment with the guitar solo in that. And then the flip side of the song where it changed up a little bit and it had that echoey beat to it, it almost gave me sort of hidden track vibes, do you know what I mean? I loved that a lot. Let's go on to the last track. Okay guys, let's go. Last but not least, we have Back to the Past. Let's go. Oh, love that voice manipulation, very hip hop as well. Beat, boom. Love the piano, boom. Ooh, the bass. Oh, the harmonies, the layering. That little progression, flow. Oh, the way he switches his flow as well is just... The man has a skill. Oh, really nice baby. Is that record scratching? Yes! Ooh. Whoa! Bro, those ad-libs with the layering. Just do it. Is that flute? Again? Oh, is it voice manipulation? He's just not stopping.
너는 커서 뭐가 될래? 커서 뭐를 할래? 그 다음에 또 어느 목표를 향해서 갈래? 커서 뭐가 될래? 커서 뭐를 할래? 했던 분들은 그래서 지금 뭐 하실래? 누나를 고생 많았어. 후회하지 말아도.
Oh, hitting us with the book. Oh, you know he's real when he starts hitting us with the skibbity bop bops. What a perfect way to end the album. I love that so much. It had a very sort of standard hip hop beat to it. I loved it. I loved the piano. I loved the voice manipulation as well. And speaking of hip hop, it had one of the most hip hoppy things ever. It had record scratching. I absolutely love record scratching. At some point as well in the instrumental, it sounded like a flute. But I think it might have been like voice manipulation, manipulated enough for it to sound like a little bit like a flute, but that sounded so good. His rapping, he just wouldn't stop. He just wouldn't stop. He was just going and switching up his flow. I don't think I know, man. The only, personally right now I can think of the top of my head, a rapper in K-pop who flows just as good as that for me would probably be, well, I think of J-Hope, because I feel like J-Hope has really playful, like the way he flows and transitions, and he just has this playfulness to it. The only other rapper I can compare who I like as much is J-Hope, but other than him, when it comes to flow, TAEYONG is just on another level. He's on another level. His skill is just above and beyond. He's very, very skillful. Not just being like naturally talented, his tone, like the way he stylizes his voice as well, like he's skilled. This guy practices. He practices whatever he does. He works his ass off and it pays off. His delivery as well. I love that. That was brilliant. Here's my top 3. SHALALA is my number 1. That's my favourite track on the album. My number 2 is 404 File Not Found. And my number 3 is Virtual Insanity. Let me know your top 3 in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have subscribed, I love you. I love you. Gonna follow me on Instagram, guys. Gonna follow me on Twitter. And yeah, goodbye.
Oh.